Would you risk it all for raw talent, even with below-average numbers? That's the question looming over the Chicago Bears, who may be about to make a bold decision in the 2025 draft. And it has a name, Shamar Stewart. After a heavy investment in the defensive line with names like Deo Odeyingbo and Grady Jarrett, General Manager Ryan Poles made it clear the goal is to build a team that pressures the opposing quarterback all the time. And if there was still any doubt about this strategy, just remember what the Philadelphia Eagles did in the last Super Bowl, steamrolling the Chiefs with pure strength in the trenches. But even with high-profile reinforcements, the Bears might not be satisfied. With a 10th overall pick, there's a chance to add one more piece to the puzzle. Shamar Stewart, the Texas A&M pass rusher who's been dividing opinions and drawing a lot of attention. Analyst Kyle Krabs believes Stewart could fall right into Chicago's lap, describing him as the player with the highest ceiling in the class. And here comes the dilemma. Stewart is a physical machine, nearly 2 meters tall and 280 pounds, an athletic freak. But in 3 college seasons, he totaled just 4.5 sacks, a number that doesn't impress. Stewart himself said at the Combine, "I wasn't a sack hunter. I just wanted to be the best player on my team." That says a lot about his team-first focus, but it also raises questions. Can Dennis Allen, the Bears' new defensive coordinator, unlock the full potential that hasn't shown up in the stats yet? Or would this be too big of a risk for a top 10 pick? If the Bears want to take that leap of faith, they could end up shaping a new defensive force alongside Montez Sweat. But as one AFC scout put it, teams need to figure out why his production was so low. Now the burning question, Bears fans. Would you take the risk on Stewart at number 10? Or would you rather play it safe and bolster another area of the roster? Drop your opinion in the comments. And if you like this analysis and want to stay on top of everything related to our team, subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report channel and hit the notification bell, because here, we live and breathe Chicago Bears 24/7. And let's be honest, Bears fans, these are the kinds of decisions that separate the teams that merely compete from the ones that actually fight for championships. The NFL is a league where raw talent often beats logic, and Stewart might be exactly that, a gamble with superstar potential. If the Chicago Bears want to dominate in the defensive front for the coming years, this might be the right moment to take the risk. You can't ignore the impact an explosive pass rusher can have on a game. The defense pressures, the opposing quarterback makes mistakes, the ball flies off target, and that's when big defensive plays are born. But here's the thing. Is it worth betting on a player who hasn't proven all that on the field yet? The Bears coaching staff will need to look beyond the numbers. They'll need to believe in what Stewart can become, not just what he's already been. And you, fan, are you ready to see the Bears make that bet? Or would you rather see the team strengthen the offensive line, or maybe bring in a new weapon for Caleb Williams? There's no denying that the 10th pick is valuable, and it could change the direction of the franchise. The draft is coming, and Ryan Poles' decisions will say a lot about how far this team is willing to go. Here at Bears News Fan Report, we'll be tracking every move, every pick, every gamble up close. So you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and drop a like if you want to see the Bears finally make it back to the top of the NFL. Because our team is getting ready to fight, and you're going to follow every step with us. And as a Bears fan, I'll be honest with you, I'm torn. On one hand, the idea of forming a trio with Montez Sweat, Deo Odeyingbo, and Shamar Stewart gets me fired up. Imagine that front pressuring the opposing quarterback on every snap. We all know that when the defense commands respect, the game changes completely. And Stewart has that profile that makes you dream, athletic, explosive, with insane potential. He just needs to be refined. But at the same time, my man, it's the 10th overall pick. We can't afford to miss. And seeing that he only had 4.5 sacks in 3 years of college makes me hesitate. The NFL is no place for bad gambles, especially for a team like the Bears, who are building a solid foundation to really compete. If Poles and Dennis Allen are 100% convinced they can turn this raw talent into a quarterback's nightmare, then fine, I trust the process. But if there's any doubt, maybe it's better to reinforce the offense and give Caleb Williams more weapons or bring in a player who's more NFL ready. At the end of the day, what I want to see is an aggressive, fearless team with a clear identity. And if Stewart is part of that plan with conviction, I'll support it. But if it's just another gamble because he's athletic, then that's another story. But what about you? As fans, would you take that risk with this pick? Or would you prefer a safer, more reliable player at number 10? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what Bears Nation is thinking. And you already know. If you like the video, subscribe here to Bears News Fan Report, hit the bell, and come follow every step with us toward the future of this franchise we love. See you in the next video, Bears family.